Hey guys, and gals, and anybody that might choose to watch at some point. As one of my friends reminded me last night, I broadcast at weird stinking times. So most people aren't going to watch when I'm on Twitch. They're mostly going to be over when I post them on YouTube. I've got a couple of videos that I got to get posted. I just haven't had a chance to. After I do this broadcast, I'll get at least one of those posted, maybe two. I'm trying to stockpile some videos for when I'm out of town for the holidays. But anyway, if I sound a little bit different, which you probably wouldn't know because I rarely talk on these things, I have a nasty head cold, and it started yesterday with a sore throat. So I didn't talk much at all on yesterday's broadcast. And today, the throat's not so bad, but the head's literally feeling like it's about to explode. I need somebody to come up behind me and slice my head off. I got meds on board, coffee in hand, and very little sleep last night. So this could be very interesting. I started to do this broadcast last night before I went to bed after I did my typical Overwatch and Rainbow Six stuff with my buddies. Shout out to you guys. But when I logged into Skyrim and I kept falling asleep every 5 minutes, I figured it's probably wasn't the right time to do a broadcast. So anyway, we're continuing Thieves Guild. I may try to get a couple of the missions in. So let's jump right in and see where we're going. To be honest with you, I don't even remember where I left off. I think I'm in Winterhold. I'm supposed to talk to somebody there. Sorry about all the snot sniffing I got going on. I will try to mute myself before I do that, so as not to gross you guys out. That's one hairy cow. I've probably bought 5 or 6 cows already for my house because they keep getting killed. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We're here. Okay. Carlisle believes the only proofs that could expose Mercer's treachery can be found within the pages of Gallus's journal, which she recovered from Snowbell's sanctum. Unfortunately, the journal is written in some sort of code that needs to be deciphered. Our only hope is Inthier, one of Carlisle and Gallus's former acquaintances, who is a wizard at the College of Winter. Cool, so we gotta talk to him and we're gonna go from there. Oh, by the way, when I was playing Overwatch with the Drunk Watch crew last night, they gave me a great idea for something to do, so I got a little surprise for you guys at the end. We'll, I think we'll end each broadcast with a little surprise. So stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy and see what he's got to say.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
And I can't hear.
I
wish you could turn when you're broadcasting, for you guys that broadcast, and I know a bunch of you do. When you're broadcasting, it says on your screen broadcasting / how many viewers you got, which of course is minus none. But it covers up the text, so when you can't hear very well, I turn the subtitles on to see what they're saying, and I can't see it anyway. So I'll kind of fly blind a lot. All right.
Yes, Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Okay, so I'm guessing I've got to go steal it. All right, well, let's go ahead and go through this real quick.
Man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table.
Cool. Alright.
A dear friend of mine.
That might open up another quest.
Surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. Well, for the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even... I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
Alright, is that enough conversation? Oh, good grief.
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available.
Finally,
to
okay,
you.
so let's go get this book. And here's the thing that, for you guys that never really got into, is this one? I don't know, but I'm taking it. Oh, crap, I didn't realize it was stealing. Dadgummit. Crud. Didn't say steal when I tried to pick it up, so.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bribe him. I got plenty of money.
Since you put it that way, I think we can overlook your crime for now.
And I knew that was going to give me an achievement.
That's why they have Aster to play with.
I'm Wormtongue. I'm Grimmer Wormtongue. I'll persuade and intimidate and bribe. But you know what? I want all these books, so I'm going to take them anyway. Ooh. Yeah. Now just give me all the books. I don't let... Oh, this is crazy. Sorry guys, you'll understand why I'm taking all these books later. I wish they would just let you take them without opening the stinking books. This is ridiculous. Come on. But one of the things I wanted to say, and evidently this isn't the book that I was supposed to take that he mentioned. Okay. But, oh, it's empty.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Is that his book? No, I don't take it anyway.
Can I help you with anything else?
Yeah, you said something about a book, dude. Where's your book? How the heck with it? Okay, well, I took it. But the cool thing about Skyrim is that, yeah, you got the main quest, which I'm working on offline. You got the Thieves Guild, you got the Dark Brotherhood, you got the College of Winterhold, which is the major stuff. You got the companions, you got all these the Stormcloak, the Civil War thing. All these main quest lines that you can do, and you know you can pick up all these side quests, and you can pick them up and do them any time. And so things just kind of build up over time. And I mean, good grief, I have done the Dark Brotherhood. I'm doing the Thieves Guild. I've only just started the main quest. I haven't done any of the other main quest line things. But this is what I have so far of things to do. Okay, now that doesn't even include the little side quest things like all this. So you can almost never run out of things to do. Like he just mentioned that I've got to go talk to this Cicero guy or whatever. Well, I think I already have another quest that involves that guy. Yep, see? So I can knock out 2 in what time? So, oh, and that doesn't include the fact of the ones that I've already done. So, that's why I love this game. You cannot not get your money's worth out of it. Unless you buy it and only play it for 30 minutes. Certain people. So anyway, all right, let's go find this guy. Where did he say he was? There's the letter. Mark Arth, he said. Oh, he's down in there. Okay. Fast travel is the bomb, man. If somebody actually has done a mod that removes fast travel from this game, so you have to travel by foot or by horse, everywhere. I'm like, there's enough tedious moving around in this game anyway. I can't imagine having to do that. So, all right.
Old Dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuman's best clear.
Where's the front arrow? Is he this? He's up this way. One of the things that I've come to, is, when I first started playing games, even as playing games again pretty seriously as an adult, new game would come out, I'd want to get it, and I'd end up with a stockpile of games, and I've gotten to where, and then I wouldn't finish a lot of them. So, as I've gotten older, I've realized, get the ones you really, really want, and just enjoy them, And so, last year I bought Destiny, and I didn't play any other game for a year because it was so full of things to do, which of course eventually got repetitive for me, and that's why I stopped playing it. But I did play that game and that game only for a year. And then Overwatch came out, and I'm like, well, Rainbow Six came out, and I'm a huge Rainbow Six fan, so I bought that last year and played it a little bit, but didn't play it a lot because I didn't have a lot of friends playing it, and that's the kind of game I really want to play with friends. And then found out some of my friends had started playing it, and so we kind of do that on Friday nights late. But then Overwatch came out, and I'm so glad we decided to buy Overwatch than Bloodborne, seeing as how Bloodborne is dying. That's what we do every Friday night, and we have a drunk watch crew. Shout out to you guys, and play that every Friday night, and then do a little bit of Rainbow Six. But so in 2 years, I've bought 4 games, and I'm completely okay with that. I mean, do I like Gears? I love Gears, but am I going to get $60 worth out of it? Probably not. Same thing with the Halo game, and probably the next game I'm going to buy is going to be Ghost Recon Wildlands, because it's going to be a wide open kind of thing, kind of like Destiny, but I don't know if it's going to have like the quest mission set kind of structure that Destiny has. It's much more wide open, and since it's wide open, there's going to be so many goofy things you can do because there's vehicles. Yay. I can imagine a crew of us just hopping on dirt bikes and seeing how big we can jump and how far we can jump and just how bad we can die and all that stuff. So that's why I love this game, and I'm so glad to hear that they were bringing it back out for the Xbox One and letting us earn all the achievements again, because I probably won't play any other games except those for the next year and a half. So, well, until Project Scorpio comes out and some cool VR game comes out, and then I'll have to try that.
Very busy, so
Okay, let's start this
better
guy.
be
I've
important.
bored you enough. Let's move on with
Good
this.
to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. You are? Very good. May I see it? Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on Dwemer craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth.
It's not worth anything. So let's see how much. I think you can do better than that.
Well, I suppose important research is worth every coin. All right, you have yourself a deal. How's double and a half its value in trade? I'm glad we could come to an agreement.
Yeah. Okay. Do we need to know all that? Yeah. No,
Then you
I can always ask him that later.
I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Great.
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous dwellings.
Okay, so in other words, I gotta steal it. What do you know? It's the Thieves
You
Guild.
must be mad to allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
Let's try some intimidation.
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth city guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block.
So I'm gonna try all of this, and I'm gonna end up having to bribe him or
While
steal it
I
anyway.
appreciate the sentiment.
Okay.
Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you.
Yep.
that
See, none of it
personal
worked.
wealth
So
is our
okay.
lowest part.
Maybe we'll come back
Very
later.
well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Alright, so obtain that. What is over here? Oh. Well, he's not looking. There, I took it. Alright, so where am I gonna... Oh, it's... over here. Now, I'll admit, but this is true of just about any kind of quest line type stuff, that sometimes these things can get tedious. Step here, step here, step here, do this step, but by and large, I love doing this stuff. And there's gonna be all kinds of Dwemer artifacts, and I think this is where all the little... Okay.
Cicero called in his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. That demanded us. We lost 3 good men to the traps. And for what? Just to see another man smite a bank around. Well,
Let's get them separated so I can kill them.
come on, let's get back to work.
I'm wondering, should I try to just sneak through and not kill him? Or should I kill him? I don't know. Maybe I'll try not to kill him. We'll see how that goes. In there. The sneak skill is pretty stinking high, so. So is that Dwemer stuff? No, that's Falmer stuff. Looks like. That's definitely Falmer stuff. Whoa! Wasn't expecting him. Oh, and by the way, I decided to put, even though the Thieves Guild armor, I try to wear it because I'm doing Thieves Guild stuff. I decided to put my Dark Brotherhood stuff back on because it gives me much better sneaking skills. And a glitch in the game. I'm wearing all my ancient shrouded armor, boots, gloves, and the cowl, but it doesn't show it. So I get the benefits of it, And you get to see my but it takes my it takes my dreadlocks off. So if I go in, take the cowl off, all of a sudden my hair grows back. So hopefully that's a glitch they'll fix. We'll see. Alright, let me put it back on. Oh, and also I bought me a ring. Here. That hit my health regenerates up 40% faster, so that should help. Okay. There. Do. I really don't like the Dwemer stuff, because I'd really like to steal a lot of it, but that stuff is so stinking heavy. Come on, turn the other way, dude. There you go. Oh, and I do want you guys to know that this broadcast and all future broadcasts will be completely politics free. The election is over. There's enough bad feelings going around regardless of who was going to win. And so I'm just not going to talk about it. So, you're welcome. Spider control rod? What the heck is that? Okay, I'll take it. What the heck? Okay. What are you doing? Let's take that. I need those. Always use those. Because, you know what? If you ever want to do this, easy stinking way to level up both your smithing skills and your enchanting skills. Just go, I mean, my son does it with iron daggers, just making cheap iron daggers, but iron ingots are heavy, and so I go in and I just buy a bunch of leather, and I make leather bracers. It takes one piece of leather and two leather strips, and bam, 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 you just make that, boost your smithing skills. And then I get all these cheap, lesser, and petty gems. And I use my bow. That has soul trap on it, and pretty much anything that I kill. Oh, dude. Oh, I own it, so now he's fighting him. Alright, he started it. Ah, I missed him. Right over the shoulder. Alright then. So, other than humans, because the only way you can soul trap a human is to have black soul gems, which I don't have any yet. And I don't take any of this stuff because it's worth a little bit of money, but it weighs a lot, so you can't get much. And I've got plenty of money right now, so unless there's a high value to weight ratio going on, I'm not going to bother with it. That's a bunch of oil that gets that fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, crap. So I gotta go around somehow. There we go. Anyway, so you just go and you sit at the smithy place and bang away at the leather bracers and make a bunch of those, and then you take all these lesser and petty and common gems that you got and enchant like that anytime you kill an animal or a monster. And it automatically fills those gems, and you just bang away and just put a cheap enchantment on it, but because you're going to just sell it anyway, and it will get your both your smithing and your enchanting skills up super fast. All right, hold on. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, well, I know I'm in there. So I've got. Oh, it wants me to go back out the door. Something doesn't seem right. Anyway. That's taking me deeper in. Can I go there? Okay, so maybe that'll loop me around. I gotta wait till he's gone now. There's a book there. I don't want that. I want to come in here first. Nothing in here, dadgummit. Trying to figure out how to get over where I gotta go. So I'm facing that way, and it's gonna take me over here. Is there a door over there that I missed? Trying to figure this out. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. I'm gonna go backtrack a little bit. Yeah, I know. But I got away far enough, you're not going to get me. Let's see what's down here. Okay. Sometimes I have to do that with my map. I have to kind of go and move because these maps, I mean, you saw what it looks like. I mean, it's not very clear. I mean, yeah, it kind of gives you that, but when you got this kind of crap, what the heck is all that? I mean, you know, coming from a old D&D veteran, you don't put crap in your map like that. You have nice, good graph paper, and you do your nice straight lines and that kind of stuff, which they've kind of done, but they put all this noise in there that can, I mean, I don't need to say that there's a table and a table and a table and all that stuff there. Just put the stinking room there. So, trying to be too fancy for their own good. Okay, well, no, that's where I got the stinking... Okay. So, I'm there. It wants me to come up here somehow. But I can't because the door is barred on the other side. So somehow I've got to work my way around. So, alright, well, we're just going to figure it out, guys. See, it's up there. It's going to be that way. There's no way to get to it other than just press on through and maybe it'll loop back around. So let's do that.
What was that?
It's about to be you dead. Which shout do I have on active?
Intruder! Help!
Soon.
Y'all did it. I don't need those keys. I've got 3 of them already. Take my arrows back, though. Where did I get him? I got him in the beard. Right in the chin. Which I'm assuming anatomically would have gone through the brainstem out the backside, which, yeah, probably would have killed him. Depending on what it hit in the brain. At least would have paralyzed him, so. Sorry. I think about things like that. Like, when I was in college, when my wife and I met, we met in physics class. We were taking physics in college. And so, and that's where we met. And we were sitting in her house one night working on, just hanging out, like dating people do that have no money. And we were watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail, because I was hipping her to that, which of course she does not think is that funny, because she appreciates British humor, but not Monty Python British humor. But anyway, so we're watching it, and there's the part where the prince, that just wants to sing and get away, and he falls out the window, and then you hear him hit at the bottom. We actually sat there and replayed that scene and counted how long it took, what the time delay was between when he let go and when he hit the ground, and then calculated how far he fell using our physics homework. So we're kind of nerds like that sometimes. So I think I've kind of hipped you to that already with D&D talk and physics and arrows going through brain stems. So anyway, all right. I don't know. Maybe I need to have a head cold and take medicine more often. Oh, that thing's gonna rip you up. You know what? I'm gonna put some poison on my. Ah. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See up there, it's trying to soul trap them, but I don't have any black soul gems, so that doesn't work. And sometimes, I mean, come on. I did hit one time last night, and like those two, and hit him through the hand, but then it pinned his hand to his chest because it went through his hand into his chest, into his heart. So I got I'll take the Orcish arrows. They're pretty decent, better than steel. All right. Oh well. See, this is the cool thing about elven armor. It's, see, your value to weight ratio, it's really worth a lot, but it weighs virtually nothing. So that stuff I'll take, because it doesn't weigh me down much. Like last night when I was doing some stuff on the main quest line, I had like 6 sets of full elven armor carrying around, and it only weighed like 50 total. I know I gotta loop back. Maybe this will get us back where we gotta go. Yep, see the arrow's getting closer. See, and all this stuff, I mean, now, the Dwemer metal to make Dwemer stuff, yeah, but I'm not making Dwemer stuff, so. I'm getting to the point to where I'm only making stuff that I need, except for that cheap leather stuff, because, I mean, my enchanting skill's getting up, my smithing skill is getting there. I really just want to get, I've got the glass. I made my glass bow. I want to get to the dragon armor just because then I can make dragon scale armor if I choose to, which is supposed to be the best, but I think it's ugly. But it allowed me to make a dragon bow, dragon arrows, that kind of stuff. And then of course I can always come back around and do Daedric if I want to. But anyway, so alright, let's see. We were headed this way. Sneaky. Gotta be some guys. Yep, see, I knew there had to be. So let me back up. Get my bow ready. I found bow kills to be so much more satisfying. What arrows am I using right now? Oh. Using Dwarven, which I have plenty of. Alright, let me find this guy. Get my arrows back. Where did I get her? Oh, it's only showing one. My arrows aren't there. Alright. Is it this way? No, it's not that way. There's got some stuff over here we can take though. Cure disease potion. I've got plenty. So there, let's look in here first. Oh, I did I look in here already? No. Into here really quick. Oh, and I tend to sneak everywhere. Huh? Oh! Dude, I didn't even see you there! And evidently you didn't see me walk in. So, who's the bad one? I walked all around in a circle before you saw me. I'll take your money, though. Alright, it's gotta be through here. I could use some more coffee, but I'm not gonna sit here and pause the game just to go make some more coffee. I'll load up. Do we have people down here? We do. So you're going to die as well. You know, I might try to sneak up on him and do my daggers. Let's do something different. Well, I made me a couple of glass daggers. Oh, no, elven daggers, and tweaked them up, but I haven't enchanted them yet. Oh, no, because we got another guy over there, too, so. I don't know, maybe I'll... Ah, that's fine. Well, he doesn't... Yeah, I knew I should have done the bow. Come on. Right here. I'll just switch to my bow and take y'all off from here. Oh man, right through the eye. He's still living? Okay, now we can take care of you. Yeah. Okay, so that should take care of him. There we go. Alright. Take that. Take my armors. It's kind of funny how he's nothing but an ash pile, but I can still get all my stuff back. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh yeah, speaking of getting attacked like that, sorry about the other... Oh yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. I don't need that. Nah. We'll take that though. The second of the two broadcasts I did yesterday should have not taken near as long as it did, but I kept getting hit with like 7 Draugr guys at a time, and had to go through a few iterations of that to figure out the best strategy, which was basically hide and let my follower do it and take all the heat while I picked them off from afar. Yes, it was the coward's way, but it got me through it. Here's the other thing that really bothers me about this game that they really kind of screwed up. They really screwed it up compared to, I think it was Morrowind. I can't remember if Oblivion was good at this or not, but pretty much wherever you picked up something like this, it stayed, you know, in the position it was in. Let me drop it. It was stayed in the position it was in, but now it doesn't matter where you try to pick it up. It has a specific pickup point, and then the weight will drop it down, so you can't really easily place things. Because I would dump a bunch of books in Morrowind, and when I decided to collect books, and would have a bunch of shelves and would just place them in there. I mean, it took a little bit of time, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. Well, you know, I've got these things. I may have dumped them at the house, but there's this thing you're supposed to collect. Yeah, they're at the house. Well, these insects in jars that are still living, and if you collect all 12, I think there's something you can get. But and I want to display them, but when you pick them up, let's see what this does. So that was not so bad, but whenever you pick up the jar, it would it's like the pickup point at the bottom of the jar, and of course the weight would always end up upside down. And the only way you could try to get it right set up is to try to drag it over to the edge of the table and try to get it to tilt up as you pushed it onto the table like that, and it's just a pain. So I hate that because I kind of like doing that whole setting up stuff in my house. Go figure, right? What is it? I bet you my friends would like to take a look at that. Let's go look at it. I got Hellraiser in the game. There it is. Look at there. There you go, boys. I wish they'd let me open it. Or maybe not. I think I only saw the first of those movies, in which all of my horror aficionados are like probably angry with me because I don't know the movies the way they do. I used to like horror movies, and then I got older and I don't like them anymore. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me sneak. I want to see if there's anything in here I need to keep my eye on. Okay. So I guess I could go through there and climb around. Yes. Dang it. Oh. Oh, I just disarmed the air, evidently. He changed my dragon shout. No, that one. I need to get my slow time up to last longer. I haven't really been focusing on the dragon shout stuff. I hear myself walking. I shouldn't be able to hear myself walking. Double sneak attack, bows. See, where's muffled? So I should be able to be hearing myself, but another book. elf's ear. Oh, it's just a plant. One of those. More books. Oh, this is a volume set. One more. And then after this, we're going to go dump all my books at the house. With the wife and kids. The only potions I ever use are healing potions. I go sell those. All right. Oh, there's a chest. No, let's go the other way. I need to unlock the perk. I'll look at that next time. That will put your pick close to where it needs to be. Okay, so we know it's way over there. So let's go over and move up a little bit. And a tip that I use for lockpicking when you're, unless you have the skeleton key, which never breaks, or you have the perk unlocked with your picks never break, is because once you start moving, see that your lockpick moves, so you can't really see where you started, so it's hard to find your spot. So always before I start, I see where the pick is laying on the lock itself to give me a marker, and then I can tell where I need to start back from the next time. Oh, no. And because I was busy talking, I didn't do that. So, oh well. I have like 200 picks. Oh, it's close. Move up a little bit more. See if that gets me closer or further away. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got in here. I'll take that. I will not take that. Yeah, not bad. Is there another one over here? No books? No. Okay. Finally. Okay. So, get some paper. Because he's got plenty in here. How much do I need? I don't know. I want to take a scribble charcoal. Now let's go. Now I should have it. You always leave a man at the entrance. It's bad on their part. Sneak my way all the way back out. Oh no, I'm out, so now I'm outside. I can fast travel and just get the heck out of here. Alright, so let's go find where I gotta find him. I think he is back up in Winterhall. Right. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? I'm outside. Just let me fast travel. I gotta sneak all the way back through here. Alright. I gotta let my way all the way back around. Hang in there. What if it'll let me... No, you know what? Nope. There's this door over here. I should be able to unbar it and just cut to the chase. Thank you. I just took a good bit of the travel out. And that beep you heard was my phone. Yes, that's the... For those of you that may recognize that sound if you heard it, that's the 24 telephone ring. So, and my wife and I have gotten back into watching all the 24 seasons on Amazon Video, and so now that we've been hearing that phone a lot more on the TV show, every time I hear it on the TV show, I grab my phone thinking I've got a text. All right, dude, I need you to move. Yeah, sneaking's not much of a challenge anymore. Sometimes I get careless with it, but... Oh, well, I'm out of it now, so... Okay.
Dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why? Why they?
Dude, why are you talking about Kynes Grove? It's clear on the other side of the map. And there he is again. Where am I gonna go? I went the wrong way. I get turned around in here sometimes. Okay, there we go.
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
Sure, dude. Alright, now I can fast travel. Let's go to my house first. I want to dump my bugs off. My house isn't quite done yet. I mean, it's largely done, but yeah, there it is. But I haven't got all the mountings on the wall yet because I got to find some like saber-tooth teeth or whatever. I don't want to get that done so I can get all the workbenches out. Oh, and the basement is not nearly done yet because of all the shrines. I gotta find all these amulets for all the different gods and find that kind of stuff. So haven't done that yet, but interesting architecture about the basement. I'll have to show you when I get there. It's a complete oh, what do you want?
You're back.
Yeah, what do you...
What I found.
Oh, you
Here,
give me something?
take it.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Lydia. She doesn't have tattoos, though. Some of you may get that reference.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Yeah, okay.
Papa.
Oh, and... You know, I wanted to have nothing but women in here, but I don't think there's a way to get a female. When you hire a bard, when you get her to hire your bard, you get this dude. But then when you get him to play, you should watch my wife. Oh, she's sleeping on the job. You know what? Let me do this, though. What time is it? Yeah, I'll sleep for a few minutes. Because that gives you a boost when you sleep. I'll show you. And when you have kids, too. When you... Alright, so there. See, you awaken lover's comfort and father's love. So let me show you what those are. For those of you who didn't know. Lover's comfort is... All your skills improve 15% faster for 8 hours. And father's love is healing spells and potions restore 25% more health for 8 hours. So anytime I come home, especially if it's nighttime, I try to do that. So let me see.
It means so we
Maybe
have a
money?
little profit. Here.
You get 100
This
gold
is
per
your
day.
share, love.
So I haven't been home in 3 days. So let's see what I got.
Some may
If I got
call
anything
this
that I can
junk.
sell to you.
Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. Oh, I hear the bard in there playing. What do we want to get rid of? Get rid of that. Get rid of those. They don't cost anything. Did I grab anything here? That. I'll keep that other stuff. Potions. I keep the poisons. Healing. Okay. I thought I picked up some other ones. I need to put those up. And she's not taking any of those. If got anything here I can get around. Give her the. I don't need those. Do that. Oh, okay. All right.
Goodbye, my love.
Oh wait, I wanted to see. Hold on. See if you have some gems I can buy from you. I mean,
Trinkets,
some
odds
soul
and
gems.
ends, that sort of thing.
I try not to buy the greater and the grand ones because they're pretty expensive. I just save on those because, and then plus I don't want to. I've got a bunch of them, but I don't want to waste them on, waste a grand soul gem on a petty soul from a monster. So okay, let me dump all my books in here. Oh, I have plenty. I have duplicates. Some of these things I'm not going to be able to get rid of. Yeah. Can't even dump one of those? That was not good. And I haven't done that yet, so. Put all my ingredients over here. I try to be somewhat organized with this stuff. There. Alright. So, let me show you this what I was telling you about my... Oh, here. Why don't you play something?
Did you need something? Of course, anything you like. Only true Imperials request that one.
And then
This
Lydia,
is an ode
when he
to
starts playing, Lydia will
Skyrim's
have a
spiritual
mug and
texts.
she'll be dancing around, and the wife Camilla does too.
Our youth,
Usually.
today's come and gone.
Oh, she's not doing it
Age of
now.
aggression is just
Okay, whatever.
about
I ain't got time to deal with that. Oh, and my son has a pet mud crab. Hey, go figure. I'm waiting for her to get one because I think she'll bring in a pet eventually that'll be like a bunny or a fox or something like that. Okay, so in my cellar, we've got all the shrines and I've got a couple up, but there's let's see what else I can see if I have. Okay, so I've got, which ones do I have? I've got that one. So I could make that one. I don't know if I don't have that one. Okay, so let me see what that amulet does, if it's one I even need. No. So I could do that. I could make that one. So I'll do that offline. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, but let me see what else I need for it. Oh, well, I can't see because of the broadcasting thing on there. Some kind of ingot. I'll have to check it out later. Steel and silver. Okay, I can do that later. But here's the thing. I've got on the outside, you've got all your smithing stuff. You got your smelter and your forge and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's outside part of the house. That's where you do a lot of your building when you're building the house. When you're building your basement, one of the things that you can add in is all of your smithing stuff. So in my basement, I have, that's to improve your weapons. That's to improve your armor. There's your smelter to turn ore into ingots, and here's your forge, to make stuff. Okay, but here's the issue. Where's the ventilation? This is a complete fire hazard. I mean, anybody that comes down here should die of smoke inhalation within 15 minutes or less. But no, it's okay to have a huge fire pit in your basement with no ventilation. Very bad design. They should be ashamed of themselves. That's a fire hazard. That would not pass fire code at all. So, anyway. And I wish, because here's the deal with my house. Other than the few little things that got to be done, I mean, it's largely set up. Okay, so you have the different wings that you could get. Okay, so I got this one to display stuff, which I love doing, which I'll eventually start doing. And I forgot what else you could put on that side. I think, you know, you can have like an alchemy and I just knocked something over. Let's see how it turns? The only way to fix it is to get lucky. Let's see if you can maybe move it and slide it. Let's see if I can move it.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Oh.
Long life to you, Thane.
It should have been sticking out anyway, woman. So okay, so so you can have an alchemy and you can have an enchanting and then you can have a library, and that's more for wizard guys. But I wanted the display stuff, and back here I could have I did storage, but I could have had like a trophy room, so I could have had the statues of a bunch of monsters that I've killed, you know, which is kind of worthless. I mean, it's just for show. It's not doesn't have utility really.
Hey, Pop.
But it has some storage. But I got tons of storage back here. But here's the issue with these things. Most of these chests are pretty much endless. You can pretty much put in everything in one chest, just about. So I really don't need all the extra storage. So I could have put that back here to be a little bit more interesting. I got this nice little bedroom over here, which of course I don't like the fact that there's no privacy between me and my kids with my wife, but whatever. So I got this nice bedroom for all of us, and it's got all of our storage and this kind of stuff. Okay? But I could have had a library over there to put all my books. I think is one of the things I could do. But here's the deal. As part of building the house, there's already a bed. 2 beds for the kids. And a bit big for us. So that's completely wasted. It's completely wasted space. Oh, and here's another glitch that I've noticed. Occasionally, this mannequin decides it wants to move. It's like possessed. And it'll come out here and it'll stand there for a while. Then the next time I come in the house, it'll be back on its stand like it's supposed to. So that's just kind of creepy. But anyway, so that was completely wasted. So one of these days, I may completely... Because there's 3 different places you can buy a house. I mean, build your own house. So I may do that eventually when I have plenty of money to just buy everything that I need. And just rebuild my house and then build it more the way I want and move everybody there. But the thing about... So... That's what I'm probably going to do, and then move everybody over there. But one of the other things that I do is... And this is just kind of preparing my house for when I get done with all the quests that I want to do, and then start doing the... there it is. And I start doing the serial killer, going and killing everybody and collecting stuff. Starts. So I've been collecting skulls, which unfortunately you can't collect the heads of people that you kill. But I've been just kind of keeping them in here. I know, it's kind of weird. But I wanted to put all my... anyway, that's enough of that. So, I think I've been broadcasting for a while. So, we finished that one. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this broadcast. I'm just going to do several. So, what's the next thing that we're supposed to do? Wrong button. Okay. Let me return to Enter and just finish this one. So, let's go do that, and then I'll stop the broadcast. But I want to stop by the house and drop off stuff. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, well, let's go close this, then we'll come back to the house, because I almost forgot the surprise. Now he's up here at Winter Home.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Who are you?
Back,
Oh, that's Carlisle.
And how was was there something else? I suppose... A rubbing, eh? Odd. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
So there's the book he was talking about.
You can't take that!
You told me I could, you putz.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Alright, I'm going to bribe you. It's going to cost me a bunch of money, but okay.
right, all right. Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
Lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else out there? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
Tell us, Carlisle.
I'm sorry, Anther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Anther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
Hmm?
Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest.
All right, I got a fence at the College of
See
Winterhold.
what I can do.
If I ever get around to doing that. All right, speak to
If you
Carlisle.
have further need of me, you can
We must
find me
hasten
in
to
the
Riften
college.
before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Alright, so let's see what that is. Alright, so Nightingale Blade. It looks pretty, but it doesn't do any more damage than what I already do. So,
Other than a
okay.
social call.
Let me get out of here, and we'll start that on the next broadcast. Let me get out and go back home. All right. Home. Yes. I was wondering where the music was. Okay. So, I'm going to end each broadcast with a dramatic reading of one of my books. I think I know which one I'm going to start with, but let's go in here. Oh,
You're
what do you
back.
want, Sam?
Could you give me an allowance?
Do your chores, man.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
You ungrateful little bastard. What? I'll give you some too.
Need something?
Nah.
Stay safe.
Now, where's the chair that I can... Oh, I can sit there. Okay. So... That's fine. I think I want to start with Cicero's books. Cicero's journal. There we go. We'll start with that one. Volume 1. Sit down for reading. Where do we want to sit? I want to sit by the fireside, but I don't have a chair to sit in.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
You need to let go about that claw thing. Alright, so. Now I'm flying blind on this. I haven't read these. So, let's see how many pages it is first. Oh, come on. This thing moves slow. Really? Try that again. This may not work. It won't turn pages. Is that it? Okay, something's up here. This may not work. I'm gonna have to test this out and try it in the next broadcast because I don't know why it's not turning the pages. I'm so disappointed. I thought it was funny. Especially reading Cicero's stuff. But yeah, it doesn't want to turn the pages. It turns whenever it wants to. Kind of turns randomly. There we go. Alright, now I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay. 18th of Evening Star. 4th era of 186, I guess. As I begin this new phase of my life, I've decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both within the Brotherhood and without. When I think there is no record of what has transpired, it almost seems an affront to Sithis himself. So I'm determined to make amends. I wish I could do Cicero's voice, but I can't. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chroniclers, but it's their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as the personal record of one man, a lowly assassin who has pledged his blade and his life for the Dark Brotherhood. He's crazy, by the way. 23rd of the Evening Star, 4th era of 186. I've arrived safe. I don't know if that's the right way to read that date. I've arrived safely in the Chedenhall Sanctuary and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, the level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming. For this sanctuary knows suffering, no sorrow, for the ghosts of purification still haunt its halls. So who better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost home and heart? Who better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more? The Bruma sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live forever in my dreams, just as their souls live forever by the dread father's side. First of Rain's hand, 4th era, 187. Completed the Baroness contract. She died well. Her handmaiden, less so. 12th of Rain's hand, 4th era, 187. Excuse me. Titanhall suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our footholds throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumors that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favor expansion, the others consolidation. My personal feeling is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we no longer have a physical presence, like Hammerfell. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more people lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood, our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. 27th of Rain's Hand, 4th era, 187. The listener, Alyssane Dupree, has been visiting with us for several days, down from her private residence in Breville. She and Rasha have been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadow Scale training facility of Archon in Black Marsh, but ultimately decided we lacked the resources to follow through with the plan. 27th of Rain's Hand, 4th era, 187. Completed the arena contracts. I ultimately decided to pose as a starstruck fan and immediately got into the Grand Champion's good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool through the Great Forest, I slashed his throat and left the corpse for the bears. And that's the end of the first volume. So, next time we'll do volume 2. And I think you'll probably see him descending into madness over time, because he was a pretty mad dude. So anyway, alright, so that's what we're going to do. So we did volume 1, we'll do volume 2 in the next episode. So, I'm going to sign off now, do some of the main quest stuff, and some more stat building, and I will see y'all for the next stage of the Thieves Guild. Catch y'all later. Bye.